side. That's a look at the surface, David.
Yeah, I looked just now. It looks lovely. It looks a really, really good pitch. By all accounts, it's a little bit quicker than we saw in Colombo, generally speaking. Slightly better bounce, but it looks well knit together. When Nick looked at it earlier in the day, this is 3 hours ago when we first got here, it was a little tacky. You can understand with the conditions, with all the rain, all the moisture around, that grass sort of feels slightly moist. So you can understand why either captain would easily have said, let's bowl first, see what happens. And as long as we stay clear for the weather for the rest of the night, then it should probably get a bit easier. So England, I think, have gained some advantages with the toss. And you've got Jofra Archer on your screen there on the right. If he is fully fit and unleashes, then it could be very, very interesting to watch. Might take the likes of Lanka by surprise.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. So we're all set and ready. Let's go across and join our first commentators as play is about to start.
Very good evening, everyone. Wherever you are in the world, we have good news here in Lanka. We had a lot of rain come this evening, delayed start, and now the players are out there, and they're out there for a 17-over game. And they're lucky enough just to lose the 3 overs and not many more. England won the toss, put Sri Lanka in. That's a no-brainer, really, in a shorter game. With a slightly wet outfield. And of course, the pitch looked good. You always want to be chasing in T20 cricket. Pathum Nissanka and Kamil Mishara opening the batting for Sri Lanka. Early days for Kamil Mishara, showing great promise. But it's time to take your game to a different level so the team can be consistent. The last game Sri Lanka played, outstanding. That was against Pakistan in double earlier in the year. The T20 World Cup just a week away. Sam Curran with the new ball, plenty of experience there. This England team, a very good one, as just as David Glover said, much stronger on paper. And Nick Compton, welcome.
Good evening, Russell. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, very excited to be back in Sri Lanka to watch some very exciting teams, I have to say. Lots to play for. Places up for grabs. Of course,
भाई लोग लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करो जल्दी जल्दी, अब मैच स्टार्ट हो चुका है।
it's going to be
लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई सारे लोग,
We're all set for the first
Please.
delivery. There's a slip in place. Sam Curran with the ball.
A leg by to get the scoreboard moving. Intensity is what Sri Lanka will need to focus on. You had a closer look at the pitch earlier, Nick. You must have liked it. Very different to other subcontinent pitches.
Yeah, it seemed to do. I see a lot of rainfall today. It's a dry period, so expecting a hardish wicket, which there was. It's been well covered. So
फर्स्ट T20
they've done a great job to get some cricket on the scene.
लाइव चल रहा है।
Revised playing conditions.
लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई लोग।
5.1 overs. That's because it's worked out on the number of balls that's been played. Mishara off the mark. Nicely played. That's a top quality shot.
Yeah, slightly overpitched by Sam. Tries to see if he can get a little bit of swing early on. That's a good shot from Mishara. Shows full bat face through that one.
It didn't swing. That's what happened. Sam Curran looking for it to hook towards the slips, but it just kept going. Now the positive for Sri Lanka after this shot, which went all along the ground, the ball will be wet. The swing will disappear. Yeah, more runs. Stands tall, Kamil Mishara. Yeah, that's the intensity they need to look for. Try and pick up a 2 there. Fielder is sliding. He's not to get up. Throw over his body. I reckon that was a big mistake in the ODI series where they missed out on runs.
Kaun's going to have to adjust his length a little bit. There isn't really the swing that he's looking for. Talks about the wicket being maybe a little bit tacky out there. Have kept the slip in for Nissanka.
लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई लोग.
He's a big wicket. Oh, look at that. Swing, Nick, swing at the bat.
Swung onto the middle of the bat, of course. And Kaun would like to have this ball again if he can. He's just not found his length in this first over, and well, these two know how dangerous they can be. That's a cracking shot. Bit of width on offer, and let's help yourself.
Well, looks like the ball's skidding onto the bat nicely. Those are two quality shots we've seen from Mishara and Nissanka. Now he's got to adjust his length. That's all he's got to do, because he's looked for swing. He's not found it. Slips disappeared. There's a deep point and the deep square leg. Two allowed in the deep for the first 5.1 overs. So the last game Sri Lanka played against Pakistan, it was a 12-over game. Rain affected again. The power play was 3.4 overs. So it's worked on the number of balls that you're playing. And hence, the mid-over power play.
I'm glad you're the mathematician. It's been brilliant that the fans have come in, haven't they? They endured a lot of rainfall. They stayed till the death.
That's wide. July 25. That's when these playing conditions came in. There were a couple of other changes as well. This was one of those, and we'll go through it, or we'll address it if the situation does arise. A lot of work on the ball. You've got to keep that seam dry. Not much you can do. We're actually very, very lucky to be out there. Plenty of sunshine leading into Friday, but Apesh, but it's in the gap. Some more runs. That's giving away second boundary in the over for Kamil Mishara. So that's 16 off the first.
भाई एक ओवर में मार के एकदम बर्बाद कर दिया. 17 ओवर में 150 प्लस 170 प्लस ही बनेगा. दूसरा ओवर में सेकंड इनिंग में चेज नहीं हो पाएगा.
So England looking pretty strong there. Sultan Butler at the top. We've a lot said about him. Jacob Bethel, he'll want to announce himself on the T20 scene. Seen what he's capable. Tom Banton, he's been out in the wilderness for some time. Gets an opportunity, and there's the captain, Brock.
Jofra Archer.
आ गया आर्चर.
You're surprised that he didn't take the first over?
लाइक
To me,
ठुको
it
भाई,
makes
लाइक
sense.
ठुको. जोफ्रा आर्चर आ
It
गया.
does, I guess, looking for early swing. Sam Curran, good exponent of that. But you feel that Jofra Archer's the man with the X factor. There's going to be a bit of zip in this wicket. You want to get in early.
Nice and full he goes. You do expect the ball to get wet pretty quickly. And hence, maybe that dry ball, Sam Curran might get something. Jofra Archer is kind of your banker, isn't he? Hit the deck whenever.
Just look at that last ball from the previous over. Sam Curran really struggling with his lengths. He's a little bit lucky there, you have to say. Shara looks in good touch early on.
Again goes full.
He spoke at the toss about it being a pretty easy decision. And I guess in some ways, with the ball getting quite wet and the outfield being a little bit slippery, I suppose there would be an account for maybe having a bat first, making it difficult for England to
बताओ भाई
find
कौन कौन
control
जीतेगा,
of the new
श्रीलंका या इंग्लैंड? टाइप करके बताओ कौन
Probably
जीतेगा.
stay the same throughout though. Coolness. will keep the grass quite moist.
भाई रिक्वेस्ट है सारे लोगों से लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर लेना
Well, the
यार.
playing conditions slightly different to a normal
फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम
T20
कल
game
इंडिया
because it's a shorter
इंडिया
game. We started
का
reducing
मैच
overs
है
as
न्यूजीलैंड के साथ,
10
हम बड़े
PM.
स्क्रीन में दिखाएंगे.
8:40 start, so we've lost 6 overs, 17 overs per side. The power play,
इंग्लैंड नहीं जीतेगा भाई, श्रीलंका जीतेगा
5.1
क्योंकि
overs.
सेकंड इनिंग में पिच स्लो हो जाएगा.
2 bowlers can bowl a maximum of 4. And
तो
then
खाना है तो खा लो.
the other 3. Extra bounce for Archer. Full he goes. And with that bounce, he gets the height, the pace, you add those factors in. It's not easy for the batter.
इंडिया भाई न्यूजीलैंड नहीं दिखाएंगे, पाकिस्तान ऑस्ट्रेलिया दिखाएंगे.
Yeah, this is where you think
पाकिस्तान
it's a
ऑस्ट्रेलिया,
real opportunity. It's going to be so
कल ऑस्ट्रेलिया को
vital
जिताना
for
है.
England.
कल बढ़िया से
Finding that length when he's just
हराना
that
है
back of a length there. Got to slip
पाकिस्तान
in
को.
place.
पाकिस्तान का माँ का
Let's
भोसरा.
get that nip and that movement away from the left-hander.
There's the slip. Third man. A very fine
हाँ भाई
square leg.
प्रेशर नहीं लेता है, नेचुरल गेम खेलता है.
Oh,
ओह
a wicket keeper or a goalkeeper-like attempt there.
कैच छूट गया भाई.
Dawson. He got a good piece of it though. Dawson.
It'll go down as an
भाई हम तो
opportunity.
मना रहे हैं आज श्रीलंका हार जाए, जीत जाए इंग्लैंड.
Mishara.
देखते हैं क्या
It's
होता
the
है.
inside half, doesn't he? And it's a good leap from Dawson.
Should have caught that though. He's got enough of it. Yeah. I'm with Jofra. You should catch that. Probably with both hands. In a good over so far. 2 runs. It'll stay at 2. So he makes up for Karan's expensive over. 18 for 9.
With Funding Circle, you've got a team behind you. We are drive.
Grit keeps us in the game.
We are resilience.
Backing helps us go the distance.
We are opportunity.
Funding turns chances into results.
With fast, fair and hassle-free finance, we back businesses to win.
लाइक और सब्सक्राइब
We
कर दो
are
भाई.
Funding Circle.
लाइक नहीं दिख रहा है तो लाइक भी है. 23 लाइक है यार. 177 लोग देख रहे हैं, अब 23 लाइक है.
Mind you, all day.
सब्सक्राइब बढ़ा दो यार मेरा.
We just got a break on your own.
आ गया.
Jamie Overton.
वो बटन. ओ
Wow! Look at that goal.
शॉट.
That's the way to greet a new bowler.
Welcome, Jamie Overton.
सब्सक्राइब भी
What a
कर दो
shot
भाई
this
सारे
is.
लोग, प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट है.
No time for a
अगर आज
sighter. Just seize the leg.
सब्सक्राइब भी
Hit
कर देते हो,
straight
लाइक भी
through
कर
it.
देते हो तो कल पक्का हम बड़े स्क्रीन पे दिखा देंगे.
This is going to be a tough challenge for Overton.
हम स्ट्रीम लैब से कल दिखा देंगे. पाकिस्तान और इंडिया दोनों का मैच कवर करेंगे.
No one expected
सेशन और
that.
प्रेडिक्शंस दोनों दे देंगे.
Tries again. This time slightly shorter. It
जो
bounces
जो
a bit
सेशन
more.
खेलता है जल्दी जल्दी बताओ.
Well, we know Overton's got a bit of
हम
pace.
सेशन देते हैं.
Can get up into the 145 region, but he does come on quite well.
जिसको सेशन
Question
खेलना है
marks about
सेशन
him
बताओ.
bowling in
कौन
this
कौन
power
सेशन
play.
खेलता है, मैच खेलता है.
This was the 6. What a
Batting.
mesmerizing shot that was. Great balance. Straight through the line of that.
Ah.
He's got his man. Digs it in. And picks up the wicket. This time Dawson makes no mistake.
Yeah, one shot too many. Dawson makes amends. He wasn't going to drop that one. It went high into the air.
भाई लाइक और
Shara was
सब्सक्राइब कर दो.
disappointed with that. He was looking pretty
सारे
good,
लोग
looking
लाइक और
dangerous.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो.
Looked like he was only in one gear. Plant the front foot forward and swing towards mid-wicket. Overton doing the right thing. Getting it to bounce a bit more. There you go, Liam Dawson. Use both hands. Always a better bet.